He said it. Okay? Finally said it out loud on camera for the entire world to hear. Don't blame me for how the baby turned out. Y'all know who carried him. That sentence.
So it's been confirmed that Chrisean Jr. is in fact blind in both eyes. And that was confirmed by Clarissa Blueface's mom. And I'm telling you, I have to go back and watch the video to when they was in a restaurant, because that's the first thing my mind went to. They was in a restaurant and Chrisean was trying to like feed him mashed potatoes, and he wasn't like grabbing for the spoon. He wasn't even opening up his mouth, and it makes sense.
That one sentence shattered Chrisean Rock's soul and cracked the internet in half. Blueface didn't just throw shade, he blamed Chrisean for their son's condition in front of millions. No filter, no empathy, just cold-blooded deflection. And Chrisean. She was watching live, and the second she heard it, she went ballistic, throwing her phone, crying on IG, and screaming, "I gave my body, my mind, my everything for that boy. And now I'm the reason. You heartless expletive." The comment sections went nuclear. Celebrities started picking sides. And Chrisean's next move? Unreal. She went quiet for 4 hours, then posted one sentence to her story. "You want a war? Cool. Let's go to war." What exactly did Blueface say? What condition is he even talking about? And is Chrisean about to expose everything she's been hiding about Junior? Because if her next live is anything like what we're hearing, this is about to get biblical. This wasn't a one-time explosion. This was years of tension finally reaching a dangerous boiling point to outsiders. Blueface and Chrisean Rock always looked like a reality show that forgot to end. Fights, breakups, makeups, arrests, apologies, every chapter. Why's louder, messier, more unhinged than the last. But when Chrisean got pregnant, the script changed. She slowed down. He stepped back. And for a moment, the world thought, maybe this is their turning point. They smiled in photos, shared goofy stories, even called each other family on Twitter. But insiders knew better. "Hey, was never ready to be a dad," said a hairstylist who worked with Chrisean during her pregnancy. He barely showed up. Every time she posted a baby bump pic, he'd sub her with something shady. And it didn't stop after Junior was born. Baby Junior's arrival. An immediate SBCU or LATO in the moment Chrisean introduced her baby boy to the world. Fans noticed something was ... off. The photos were beautiful. Yes, soft lighting. Cradled smiles, matching blue outfits. But in every shot, Junior's face was slightly turned. His eyes closed, his movements stiff. Then came the comments. "Why does the baby always look sleepy? Is he okay? Something looks wrong." Weeks later, Chrisean did a live where she accidentally let slip. "He gone need extra help for a little while. But he's strong. He's my boy." Boom. That's all it took. Suddenly, rumors exploded. Does Junior have developmental issues? Is Blueface even helping? Why won't they say what's wrong? Chrisean stayed mostly silent. She stopped posting as much. No more lives holding Junior. No more bedtime TIK2KS. Instead, we got subtle pain. IG captions like, "Just me and my lil soldier. God gave me a strong one." And that's when Blueface started doing what he does best. Deflecting, dodging, denying. Blueface's history of BLI myth didn't start with Junior. This man has always pushed responsibility onto others. When Chrisean cried on IG after their first split, he called her obsessed. When she was arrested for hitting him, he said, "She's crazy, I'm the victim." When she got pregnant, he posted, "That baby might be mine, might not." Good luck though, it's a pattern. And now, he's doing it again. Except this time, it's worse. Because now he's not just blaming Chrisean for her actions. He's blaming her for their baby's condition. The build-up to the BOMB sackle over the last few weeks. Blueface's tweets have gotten nastier and strangely specific. He posted, "Gotta watch what y'all drink and smoke when pregnant. I'm just saying." Fans immediately thought he was shading Chrisean. A few days later, "Some of y'all babies ain't slow." Y'all just picked the wrong mama. Then finally on a podcast no one even knew he was doing, the clip surfaced that said Chrisean. Oof, Fef, don't blame me for how the baby turned out. Y'all know who carried him? No hesitation. No remorse. Just blame. The podcast hosts didn't even react. They moved on. But social media did not. Chrisean's RSPO and SC, she was watching the clip live. Fans in her DMI's blog pages tagging her. Shade Room already posting the soundbite. She didn't speak. She didn't tweet. She just went offline for 4 hours, and when she came back, she posted one black screen, white text, "You want a war? Cool, let's go to war. And then, don't ever in your life talk about my baby like that again. I kept him alive. I carried him through hell. I carried M through hell." Fans were screaming. The internet lit up. Even Cardi B commented under a fan post, "One thing I don't play about is mothers." That line, he said, was disgusting. Now, the tension is undeniable. Blueface just made the beef personal. And Chrisean's silence. It's over. She's coming back swinging, not just with rage, but with receipts. The second Chrisean hit go live, the internet stopped breathing. Hair in a messy bun. No lashes, oversized hoodie, puffy eyes. She wasn't playing the game this time. She looked like a woman on the edge. "I've been quiet. I've been letting y'all laugh, letting him lie. But you've gone put my baby in your mouth? You want to blame me for something you ignored? Cool bet." And with that, Chrisean started unloading years of pain. And this time, she had proof. The DM Loca C pulled up her iPad, shaking but controlled. "You said I smoked too much, drank too much? I got the proof. You ain't care about none of that." Let's go down memory lane. First screenshot. A DM from Blueface during month 3 of her pregnancy. "You still got that plan B from last time. I'll cash app you extra." Second screenshot. "Why you still pregnant, FR? You gone? Keep that thing for real." Third. "I ain't trying to raise no slow baby. You already act off." That last line made the chat erupt. Thousands watching. Comments flying. Did he just call his own son slow? This man been evil. He was planting that narrative from the beginning. The doctor's note and the first TWIST. But then, Chrisean dropped the real bomb. She opened her Files app and pulled up a voice memo. Y'all remember? When I said he told me to delete something, this is it. A voice note from my OBGYN. I kept it. And he told me to get rid of it because, and I quote, "It'll mess up my brand if people know my kid got issues." Play a calm, professional voice comes through the speakers. "Hi Chrisean, this is Dr. Abrams following up after Junior's last visit. I wanted to let you know his development is progressing a little slower than expected, but that's not unusual at this stage. We'll continue monitoring, but I recommend early stimulation therapy just to keep him ahead. Call us with questions." No panic, no diagnosis, just standard early intervention. But Blueface blew it out of proportion. This was back in month 7. I told him, and he said, "Don't post nothing. Don't say nothing. People think my kid's slow. It's gone ruin everything I built." Chrisean paused, tears streaming down her face. "Now, everything he built. What about what I built? I carried this baby alone. He didn't come to one ultrasound. He wasn't there when I bled. He wasn't there when I got that call. But now I'm the reason our son got delays." She slammed the iPad shut. The comment section splits in HLF viewers were shocked. Half were riding for Chrisean. She kept receipts for everything. She'd been trying to protect him. She ain't crazy. She's traumatized. It's the way. He tried to erase that doctor's message is sick. But others, still skeptical. She didn't have to air out the kids' issues. This ain't for the internet, sis. It's clout chasing with a baby now. Even as the numbers climbed. Past 200K live viewers. Chrisean wasn't done. Blueface's response, mid-Livius, she scrolled. A notification popped up on screen. "Blueface mentioned you in a tweet." Chrisean froze, then smirked. She opened Twitter. and read it out loud to 200K people. She pulling receipts like, "She innocent. You should have stopped when you had the chance." Then she scrolled down and read another. "That baby ain't slow. He just got her DNA." Erupted in the chat. "Delete this man. Somebody slap him. He's cooked after this." Then the twist within the twist, Chrisean looked straight into the camera and said, "Let me tell y'all something I ain't told nobody yet. Do you know why? I ain't blasted him sooner, 'cause he tried to pay me not to." The room went silent. She opened her Cash App history. $20,000 labeled "Don't Post." Another $15,000 the day after Junior's appointment, labeled "Relax." Screenshots, dates, proof. "I thought I was protecting my family. But you blaming me for our son's condition? Cool. Now I'm protecting me. Now fans are begging. She needs a docu-series." Where's the rest of the voice notes? If this is only part one, what's coming next? Just when the internet thought Blueface couldn't sink any lower, he went all the way under. In response to Chrisean's explosive live where she dropped voice notes, Cash App receipts, and DM leaks, Blueface took to Twitter Spaces and opened a room titled "Let's Talk About the Real Chrisean." Within minutes, over 80,000 listeners flooded in, and the first words out his mouth, "She'll want to drop receipts. Cool, I got some of my own." He said it calmly, cold, calculated. "Y'all ain't ready for what I'ma say? She mad 'cause she know. She ain't innocent. She know what she was doing when she was pregnant. Go ahead and cry, tell the world about Junior, but tell him everything. The accusation y'all want to know why that baby's slow? Ask her what she was doing in Miami. When she was 4 months in, she was drunk, throwing up in clubs, smoking behind the Airbnb with her homegirls. I got videos. I just ain't posted them yet." What? "I told her to chill. She ain't want to listen. Now she crying on IG talking about trauma? Girl, you the trauma." The space went dead silent. Then exploded. Listeners started yelling. Bloggers started screen recording. And within minutes, Blueface's claims were on every gossip blog. Blueface accuses Chrisean of drinking while pregnant. Blames her for Junior's condition. Chrisean's silence and the family BTRA-AL for the first time in hours. Chrisean went silent, no clapbacks, no tweets, no lives. But just as her fans started defending her, her own cousin, a girl named Taya, who's popped up in a few of her old TikToks, posted a cryptic IG story. "I tried to stay quiet, but Blue ain't lying. This was wild in Miami. We begged her to chill." Then followed it up with, "She gone block me for this, but truth is truth. Junior don't deserve this drama." Fans were devastated. Why her own cousin turning on her now? Is she being paid to say this? This feels like a setup. But it didn't stop there. Taya uploaded a photo dump from March, supposedly from that Miami trip. Chrisean in a bikini. Red solo cup in hand. Blurry pics of a vape on the kitchen counter. No timestamps, no proof she was drinking. But the implication was enough. Blueface starts a powl as if this wasn't messy enough. Blueface added insult to injury by posting a Twitter poll. Who's really responsible for Junior's condition? Me, her, both. God did it. The internet snapped. TEP started tagging CPS. Others begged Elon Musk to take Blueface's account. Some even accused Blue of using his own child for petty promo. Celeb responses flood. In Kick Palmer tweeted, "These babies didn't ask for fame, clout, or pain. This is disgusting." JT from City Girls wrote, "Y'all weaponizing motherhood and trauma now. Blueface is a loser." Jason Lee Hollywood Unlocked commented, "I've seen a lot in this industry. But this is different. This is evil." And then the internet caught fire again because someone leaked a DM between Chrisean and Zoo's network, showing she'd pitched a Rebuilding Motherhood series 2 months ago. And they allegedly passed. Now she got the whole internet. watching for free. Back to Chrisean. Late that night, she posted one thing. A photo of her holding Junior close, his face hidden, her eyes swollen. Caption, "No matter what lies they tell, I know I carried you. I know I protected you. And I know I'll die for you." Then went dark again. But behind the scenes, insiders say she's gearing up to unleash her final card. A video Blueface begged her never to show. A video allegedly filmed in the hospital moments after Junior was born. The footage, Blueface walking in, seeing the baby, and allegedly saying, "You don't even look like me. You sure he gon' be normal?" If she drops that, war is over and fans are begging. Drop the hospital video. Let the world see what you've dealt with. Expose everything. This ain't drama anymore. This is digital war. That's how a Billboard writer summed it up when asked about the Chrisean versus Blueface feud. Because after Blueface blamed her for Junior's condition, after he dragged her pregnancy choices publicly, and after her own cousin flipped on her, the internet exploded. And now, the entire culture is split in half. Social media is on fire. #ProtectRizen. #Blueface is done. #MOTHERED. By paying drop the hospital video, all trending globally within hours. TikTok creators posted crying videos in solidarity. Instagram story feeds were flooded with black screen captions like, "You do not bring a child into your beef. This ain't just messy, it's evil." Blueface went too far. Period. Even fan pages that once supported both sides are now deleting Blueface content and switching up their bios. This is now a Chrisean Rock support account only. "We don't stand with fathers who disrespect mothers publicly." One account with 2 meters followers posted, "We saw her fall apart in front of us. We watched her carry that baby through pain, blood, isolation. And now he want to blame her for everything he avoided? Nah. This is where we draw the line." Celebrity responses roll in heavy. Cardi B commented under a fan's post, "There's a line you don't cross, your kid's health ain't content." Summer Walker reposted Chrisean's final IG post and added, "People love to weaponize your wounds when you start healing. Stand tall, mama." DDG shocked everyone by tweeting, "I used to think Blueface was just trolling. That's right. Here is next level messed up." Even Ray J went live to say, "I got kids. You don't ever speak on your kid like that. No matter how mad you are, no matter how broken the situation is. Blueface lost me with that. Industry backlash, BGNS according to a source from an influencer PR firm. At least 3 sponsors pulled out of upcoming Blueface collabs within 48 hours of his comments going viral. Allah! Leaked screenshot blurred sender shows due to recent backlash and public concern. We're pausing all rollout involving Blueface for Q4. Meanwhile, a brand that once worked with Chrisean during her Zeus era commented on a Shade Room thread. "We see her. We support her. She doesn't need to be perfect to deserve peace." And behind the scenes, bigger things are brewing. Netflix whispers turn LOUDN entertainment blogger. With a solid track record, dropped this tweet that blew up. Netflix has officially entered the chat. Chrisean's team pitched a Raw docuseries 5 months ago. They passed. Guess who just called them back this week? Then, an anonymous insider posted on Dumois. Streaming platform is negotiating with viral artist Mother for a multi-episode story arc. Working title, Mothered by Pain. What would? The doc cover. The pregnancy, the early postpartum isolation Bluefaces, absence the medical drama and the receipts the world hasn't seen yet. This ain't just a doc. It's a resurrection. Fans are calling for a public APO in the middle of the chaos. Fans began organizing a hashtag demand an apology campaign. Change.org petitions. DM spams. Hashtag flooding. They want Blueface to retract his claims about Chrisean's behavior publicly. Apologize for blaming her for Junior's condition. Commit to private co-parenting without online shaming. Will he do it? Unlikely. But the pressure is building fast, and if he doesn't respond? Insiders say Chrisean may drop the hospital video during a press interview. Live, one comment summed it up perfectly. She's been surviving in silence long enough. Now she's speaking and they scared. It wasn't the Shade Room, it wasn't TMZ, it wasn't even Chrisean. The final leak came from the person. No one expected Carlissa Saffold, Blueface's mother. The leaked voice AMA LAT 11:07 p.m. A clip hit social media. Posted anonymously, captioned simply, "This was never supposed to get out." It's Carlissa's voice, angry, bitter, nervous. "Y'all need to tell my son to chill. He keeps saying that baby's slow. He gon' regret that. She got videos. She got the video. If she shows it, it's over. Not just for him, for all of us." Wait, what? Carlissa, the same woman who dragged Chrisean for months, now panicking over what Chrisean might expose. That voicemail confirmed everything the internet suspected. The hospital video is real. And it's devastating. The interview. That changes EVRYTH on you the next morning. Chrisean's publicist dropped a bombshell of their own. A simple flyer. Her junior. A velvet chair. The words, Christian Rock. This sit-down, one mother, one story. It's one chance to show the truth. Hosted by a major media personality rumored to be Angie Martinez or Jason Lee. The interview is said to be pre-taped, but includes real footage from the day Junior was born, including, yes, Blueface's on-camera reaction. According to insider whispers, one of the clips shows Blueface walking into the room, glancing at Junior, shrugging, and saying, "He gone cry too much, can we get the test?" Chrisean breaks her silence with a WRNA hours after the interview was announced. Chrisean posted her first direct message in days. White text on black screen. "You played with the wrong part of me," the mother part. Then added, "The truth won't heal you, but it will expose you." Now, fans are counting down. TikTok is on fire. Twitter's in chaos. Even celebrities are deeming the show hosts for early screeners. And one insider from the production team tweeted, then deleted. What she says at the end, "Y'all not ready?" She turns pain into poetry, then into war. And as if that wasn't enough, Chrisean's backup Instagram posted a blurred teaser clip, no faces. Just audio. Junior crying, a beeping heart monitor. Nurse saying, "He's strong, he just needs time." Then Blueface's voice, "I hope he don't turn out like her." Screen fades to black. The trailer ends with one sentence, "Mothered by pain, coming soon, final cliffhanger complete." But one thing's clear now, this wasn't just another viral beef. This wasn't just baby mama drama. This was survival, and now it's her story. It's on her terms. And when that video drops, the internet's never gonna be the same, so now the whole world knows. The pain, the silence. The truth she carried alone. For months, they called her crazy, emotional, too loud, too unstable. But now, we've heard the voicemails. We've seen the receipts, and the interview, it's coming. One baby. One mother. One truth that could destroy everything Blueface built. So now we ask, who really failed Junior? Who protected him, and who used him? Is Chrisean spiraling or surviving? Tell us what you believe in the comments. Was Blueface hiding behind lies from the beginning? Did Chrisean wait too long to drop the truth? And what do you think is on that hospital video? Drop your wildest theories below. Hit that like if your heart broke during that live. Subscribe so you don't miss the interview drop. Or what happens after? Because this isn't over. Not by a long shot. Mothered by pain is just the beginning. And when the full truth drops, no one's name will be safe.